Okay, so hello and assalamualaikum everyone. In this video, kita akan belajar macam mana nak sketch reciprocal function. Okay, so reciprocal function is a function where dekat denominator dia, kalau awak tengok dekat sini, okay, so denominator kita akan ada variable of x. Alright, so I have fx equal to a over x over here. Okay, so kita akan ada dua basic shape based on this function, reciprocal function. So basic shape yang pertama is when your a is greater than 0 ataupun in other words when a tu adalah positif. So let's say saya ada satu function, okay, so let's say saya ada fx is equal to 1 over x. Okay, so my a is positive. Awak tengok dekat depan ni je. Awak tengok dia dekat sini. This one over here, dia tak ada sign kan, so dia adalah positif. So bila dia adalah positif, hence the function, dia akan take two quadrant. Quadrant pertama dengan quadrant yang ketiga. Okay, so dia akan lekuk satu ke sini and lekuk satu ke sini. Okay, so that is if your function is a positive a. Kalau lah let's say function awak tu, a dia negative. So let's say I have fx is equal to negative 1 over x. Right, so now we have over here is a negative. So kalau dia negative less than 0, so awak punya curve dia akan ada 1 over here at the second quadrant and another one over here at the fourth quadrant. Okay, so settle dekat situ. So we already learn about two basic shapes of reciprocal function. Okay, so kalau awak tengok dekat function ni, dia ada satu kawasan yang dia memang tak akan langgar. Okay, so bila tengok dekat sini, dia pergi ke bawah. And then this one dia pergi ke atas. So there is one value of x yang memang function ni tak akan sentuh, which is dekat sini. Okay, satu value dekat sini. So this is what we call as a vertical asymptote. So asymptote ni maksudnya your function, your graph tu, it will come closer to that line but it will never touch. So itu maksudnya asymptote. So dia datang hampir tapi dia takkan sentuh. Okay, so kalau tengok dekat this example for this one, okay, so kita akan panggil the vertical asymptote, maksudnya satu line yang menegak. So kalau ikutkan the vertical asymptote for this example is x equal to 0. Okay, so macam mana awak nak tahu x equal to 0? So awak tengok je dekat sini, dia adalah x yang alone. So dia tak ada x minus 1, x plus 1, tak ada. So dia adalah x sahaja. So when it is just x, so your vertical asymptote is x equal to 0. Okay, so and then bila awak tengok lagi, dia ada juga horizontal asymptote sebab there is also one value of y yang dia tak akan sentuh. Okay, so tengok dekat sini like this, and then this one dia ke sana. So this is our horizontal asymptote h a. Okay, so y equal to 0 is a line that the graph never touch. So for our horizontal asymptote y equal to 0. Okay, so dia punya keyword macam mana awak nak cari vertical asymptote dengan horizontal asymptote is, awak tengok dekat sini, dia tak ada apa-apa kan. Okay, and then kita just ambil je kosong. And then dekat belakang ni pun dia tak ada apa-apa. Okay, so 0 for this one. And then this one for this one. Okay, so saya highlightkan dulu, nanti kita akan buat example sama-sama. So yang ini for this one. And then the purple one is for this one. Okay, so what about the domain and also the range? Okay, so kalau tengokkan kepada domain, so domain kita, it's gonna start from negative infinity sampai kita punya vertical asymptote. So dia akan stop and then disambung balik daripada vertical asymptote sampai positive infinity. So that's why your domain dia akan start negative infinity sampai vertical asymptote and then sambung vertical asymptote pergi positive infinity. So this one saya tertinggal negative. Okay, and then what about our range? So range pun sama. So dia akan stop pada horizontal asymptote sahaja. Selain daripada itu, dia akan teruskan je. So hence our range is gonna be from negative infinity to horizontal asymptote and from horizontal asymptote to positive infinity. Okay, so let's take a look at the first example, example H in your notes. Okay, so we have fx is equal to 2 over 3 minus x. Okay, so for the first step, kita akan pastikan what is our basic shape dulu. So number 1 is gonna be the shape. Okay, so nak pastikan shape awak tengok sahaja dekat depan X awak ni, what is the sign? Is it a positive sign or is it a negative sign? So bila kita tengok dekat X kita, awak ada negative sign over here. So when it is a negative sign, maksudnya graf awak tu dia akan follow yang ini. Okay, so kita akan buat dekat sini. Basic shape kita is the second quadrant and the fourth quadrant. Okay, so that is the first step. And then the second step is kita akan terus cari kita punya horizontal asymptote dengan vertical asymptote kita. So first cari dulu vertical asymptote. Okay, so macam mana nak cari vertical asymptote? Awak fokuskan dekat bahagian denominator awak ni. Okay, so you take that and then awak buat macam ni. So 3 minus x is equal to 0. Hence you get x is equal to 3. So that is going to be your vertical asymptote. Okay, and then what about horizontal asymptote? So horizontal asymptote, awak akan tengok dekat function awak ni, dia stands alone. Dia tak ada benda lain dekat sini. So dekat belakang ni adalah plus 0. Right? So your horizontal asymptote is y equals to 0. Okay, settle. So step number 3 is kita akan terus lukis kita punya graph. Okay. Sorry. This is x, and then this is y. So vertical asymptote is x equal to 3. Vertical asymptote is somewhere here. So this is x equal to 3. And then horizontal asymptote is y equal to 0, which is the x-axis itself. Okay, so let us draw our function right now. Right. Okay, so let's use another color. So dia akan ada pada kuadran yang pertama dan kuadran keempat. So maksudnya graf kita, kuadran kedua dan kuadran keempat. So graf kita macam ni. And then dia macam ni. Okay, settle. Alright, kalau tengok betul-betul dekat sini, kita ada satu titik persilangan pada y-axis, which mean that is your y-intercept. So awak kena cari what is your y-intercept. So number 3 is y-intercept. Okay, so y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. So just substitute 0 into this one. You are going to get y equals to 2 over 3. Okay, and then you label it over here. It's 2 over 3. Jangan lupa label kosong kat sini. Okay, so lastly, just tulis what is your domain and also your range. Okay, so domain kita, it starts from negative infinity up until our vertical asymptote, which is x equal to 3. So 3 kat sini. And then unionkan sahaja dengan sambung balik daripada 3 sampai positive infinity. Okay, so and then for our range pula, it's gonna start from negative infinity sampai kita punya horizontal asymptote. So horizontal asymptote is the x-axis itself, which is y equal to 0. So 0 dekat sini. And then union it with 0 up until positive infinity. So that is our range. Okay, so settle for the first example. Okay, so for the next example, we have fx is equal to 2 over x plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so first step kita is pastikan shape dia dulu. What is the basic shape? Okay, so dekat sini depan x is a positive number. Okay, so maksudnya shape awak is going to be from quadrant 1 dengan quadrant 3 sebab dia positive. Okay, so that is your first step. Saya bawa ke atas sikit. Okay, and then second step is terus cari horizontal asymptote dengan vertical asymptote. Okay, so untuk vertical asymptote, kita akan tengok dekat bahagian denominator of x ni. So we have x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 1. That is your vertical asymptote. And then for horizontal asymptote, we are going to have, so macam mana nak cari horizontal asymptote? So awak tengok dekat belakang dia ataupun dekat depan dia ada tak nombor. So in this case dekat belakang dia ada nombor which is +1. So +1 tu maksudnya awak punya horizontal asymptote lah. So terus ambil y equal to 1. That's it. Okay, so now let's sketch the graph. X and Y. Okay, so label your VA and also HA. So vertical adalah yang menegak. So dekat sini is X equals to -1. Okay, and then Y equal to 1 is somewhere over here. Okay, so macam mana kita nak lukis dia? Right, so sama juga macam this one. Dia akan ada dekat kuadran 1 dengan kuadran 3. So sekarang ni awak bayangkan yang warna purple ni is your new X and also Y axis. So maksudnya graf yang pertama dia akan ada dekat sini. Okay, and then yang kedua dia kat sini. Yes. Okay, so adjust sikit, bagi panjang. Lebihkan dia sikit, and then this one pun tarik sikit. This one saya tarik lagi. Okay, settle. Alright, so bila kita tengok betul-betul dekat sini, you have y-intercept over here and you have x-intercept over here. So you need to find what is those values. Okay, so number 3 is finding y-intercept. So y-intercept is when x is equals to 0. Okay, so masukkan 0 dekat sini. So you have y equals to 2 over 0 plus 1 is 1 plus 1, so 3. Okay, that is your y-intercept. And then for x-intercept, it is when y is equals to 0. Okay, so bila y equal to 0, awak ada kosong. Sama dengan 2 over x plus 1 and then plus 1. Okay, alamak, tak muat pula ruang saya. Saya kecilkan yang ni kejap. Kejap. Okay. Alright, so let's find the value of x. So kita akan pindahkan dulu -1. So you have -1 goes to 2 over x plus 1. And then pindahkan denominator, bawa naik atas. So you have -x, -1 is equals to 2. So -x is equals to 3. X is equals to -3. Okay, so let's label this value yang awak jumpa. Padam dulu yang ni. Okay, nanti kemaskan. So dekat sini nilai dia adalah 3. And then dekat sini nilai dia adalah -3. Okay, so dah siap lah kita punya function. So now just bagi tahu what is your domain and also your range. So yang tu awak settlekan sendiri. Alright, that's all for this video. Bye bye.